Good morning, beasties. Today I'm doing some filming down on some beaches. I haven't got long, only about an hour and a half, but I thought I'd just come through because there's all these little coves and beaches that you can walk through, especially if the tide's out. You can get to them all. So I thought I'd do it and check it out. There's a little boardwalk on this one, so that's easy. Okay, boardwalk leads back, so it is actually a foot one. Gonna have to jump in the sand. Should I take my shoes and socks off? Got me nice TNs on, but do you know what? I don't think I want to walk across it in bare feet, so I'm gonna just tread on it and clean the shoes up later. Let's see what happens. It's quite hard work walking on this beach because the sand's quite deep. So, and they're all setting out there to go to the caves in their kayaks, which if I was a little bit younger and didn't have hip problems and knee problems, I'd probably do that. That's a bit of me. I'd love to do it. But there you go. Can't. I am going on a trip in a boat to the caves to look on the underneath of them. You can sail under them. So I am going to do that because it absolutely is stunning from above. So yeah, check that video out if you haven't watched it. Ponta de piedade, that's called. I decided to split them up because they're quite, they can be quite long videos. And I learned from India that people don't really watch big long videos, so better to have shorter versions. So I've split mine into beaches, walking around Lagos, and those caves, which I've done from up the top, but I'm going to put the boat trip on there. They are quite stunning, these rock formations, and they've been formed from weather, from centuries of, the weather. It can be quite windy here. Well, it is quite windy here, almost every day. See that? You could literally be more or less on your own on these beaches. They are quite stunning. There's a little caveway walk through. Go through here to the next one. Someone doing a bit of yoga. It's warm, it's only early. What time is it? Oh, it's 9:45. It took me a bit of 20 minutes to walk down here. Not sure how far I'm going to get here because it looks like the tide's in on the next beach. So unless I take my old shoes and socks off and wade in, don't think I'm going to get to the next one. No, I'm not. But wow, that is amazing. So I think I've seen that from above. Yes, not going to be able to get to the next beach unless I want to walk through that. And I can't today because I've got shorts on and they're not swimwear. I thought I might be able to walk through, but I can't. Still, I might come back and with my swimwear on another morning and tread through that one and pick up where I've left off, because I know there's more around there, which I am going to do in the boat, as I said. So yeah, these guys look like they're having fun on their kayaks. You can see they're all going through this little cave, which you can really only do in a kayak. So that's an experience I won't get to have. But I will be going on one of these boats later in a couple of days' time. That cost, I don't know, it's about an hour and 15-minute journey, and it costs 40 euros or 38 euros each, but at the moment they've got like a 25-year promotion code where you can get 15% off, so I did that. And I might even take Jean out to see the dolphins, which is a bit more expensive. It's 80 quid each. It's a lot of money really, and it's 95% chance of seeing dolphins. Anyway, nice. So I'm at the next beach now, which is an area of 590 square miles, or meters I would say, 5 kilometers. Yeah, this is a sand dune sort of system here. There's not much sand dune, to be honest with you, but there's lots of sand. It's a big beach, and it's got a big car park which is free. But there is a guy there that tries to get a donation for a local school's sort of football club, which I did donate to him on the first day we came to the beach, and he gave me a little ticket, and I kept it because I knew that at some point he's going to come back and ask me again. So today I showed him the ticket. I gave him €5, that's enough. And this railway line goes, I think you can get this from the airport all the way into Lagos. So, yeah. I mean, I hired a car, but it is accessible. So let's have a look at the beach. It's huge, this beach. Now, the furniture on the beach is not very good here. I came to this spot because it's got this nice fish restaurant there, which is good when you come off the beach. It's got this big long walkway, boardwalk, that goes for miles, that all the way up the beach and all the way into Lagos, which you might be able to see at the back there. But yeah, the furniture's not comfortable. It's old. The umbrellas have all got holes in them. They're made of, like, I don't know, string, rope or straw or something. Don't look like straw. Yeah. But there are dotted around. There are different areas where you could sit. A lot of people here just sit in the sand, which I don't really mind. I would do that. Oh, look, there's a train. A lot of people sit in the sand, which I don't mind, but the missus not that keen on that. And brave man to tell your missus to do one. If she wants to hire a couple of beds and an umbrella. There you go. It's €15 for the umbrella. It's about standard price really. But look at that beach. It goes right around this bay in Lagos. It's only early in the morning. So as you can see, it goes for miles. And yeah, as you can see, another sort of area up ahead. It actually looks bigger than our one, where you can sort of hire sunbeds and umbrellas. As I said though, they're not your standard ones, so yeah. And so this is the Atlantic Ocean. It is not the Mediterranean Sea. It is much colder. The waves are much bigger. It can change throughout the day and get very windy. So if you're not a strong swimmer, I suggest you stay sort of shallow, paddling, because it can be a little scary, the Atlantic, especially if you're not used to it. Morning. And so yeah, as you can see, these are rubbish umbrellas. They're kind of like a plasticky wicker. And you can see they're all falling apart. Look at that one. So here we go. There's a man coming to collect his 15. There you go. Right, I'm going to have a quick spin around this beach. There's a man selling donuts, I think it was the other day anyway. It's quite a big beach, this. It is. It's not the Atlantic. Waves. Australia don't really have much waves, does it? A few people about. Obviously famous for golf courses at the Algarve. And, there's a lot of people playing golf here. Lovely golf courses. I mean, let me get away from the sea. I'm sure you can't hear me. Yeah, there's a lot of golf courses here, and they're really, really good. Not that I play golf, only on the Wii. Which I'm a professional, by the way. Yeah, it's a big old beach. Not quite as stunning as the beaches in Goa that I've found. Yeah. And tomorrow morning I'll be going on a boat trip over to those rocks over there, in and out of the caves. So I should get some good footage for my video that I'm making, all about the caves really, that one. Don't anticipate going to many other beaches here. It's just 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, nice place. I like it. A little tip that I do have for you about these sunbeds is that Jean and I, some few years back now, we bought these sort of air bed things. They're really easy to blow up. They only take a few minutes, and they're all individual pockets, so if one does get damaged or punctured, you can fix it or even leave it, because they're all individual. So yeah, I bought it from a camping place called Tri Nordic. They were about 40 quid each, I think, but they've been invaluable. We've used them everywhere. I used it in India. We take them everywhere we go, and they're just really, really good. So that's a bit of a tip, because I find these sunbeds really uncomfortable most of the time. So I'm back on the big beach here, but we're in a different place today. That, believe it or not, that vehicle is the lifeguards patrolling in their big truck, whatever that is. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. As I said, this beach is vast, but we came here today because, one, I found some much better beach furniture with much better sun umbrellas, and even the sunbeds have got like a little padded mattress, and then we've got our green blow up camping mattresses on top of that, so it's quite comfortable. And the other reason I've come here is that, I'm not sure you can see it from here, I will film it a bit later on, but there's a couple of huts. They look like shacks. There's one over there, and there's one opposite here. No, I'm not sure you can see it from here, but they do loads of fish dishes, especially grilled sardines. Now, if you've never tried grilled sardines, if you're a fish lover, they are to die for. They're not like the sardine that you get out of a can. They're just really nice. I've had them loads of times when I've been on the coast in Almeria in Spain, which is not a destination that lots of English people go to in Spain, but yeah. And I've got my beer with me, which I kind of always bring to the beach. I will show you. This beer is really good here. It's called Superbock, and it is their beer that they drink in Portugal. That and Sagres, which is a place just round the coast. You can see the end of that cape there. That is the Ponta de Piedade, and round the side of that is the next village is Praia de Luz, which I'm sure everybody knows of, and around from there is Sagres, which is where the other beer that they drink here comes from. There's a lot going on today on the beach. There's a lot more people in the sea. The sea is super cold and obviously quite rough because it's the Atlantic and not like the Mediterranean, as I've already said. But when it's this hot, it really don't matter. You just need to get in it and cool yourself off. But it is quite rough, so if you're not a good swimmer and you're not sort of a water person, then it's probably not the best idea. But you can just get in and have a paddle. That'll cool you down, splash a bit over your head. But for me, I'm a strong swimmer, so I swim 2, 3, 4 times a week sometimes, and so it's okay for me. But as I say, if you're not used to this sort of sea, then it's a bit like the sea we've got at home, really, like the North Sea or the English Channel. But actually a little bit rougher than the Channel can be. But there you go. Okay. not much else to say until I go up to the huts, and I'll try and show you some of the food that they're doing in there, or if someone brings some down to the beach, I'll try and film some of that. So as I mentioned before, this is a sand dune beach, and these are the sand dunes. Okay, I noticed earlier this restaurant was too busy for me earlier, so I didn't eat in there today, but they did have a nice display of fish. Not sure if there's anything left. The fish has been really nice here. Yeah, I mean, it is a main staple. I did have some their national dish last night, which is some sort of cod dish. Here it is. Good evening, beasties. So, we're at the marina, but we're around the other side of the marina where it's much quieter, and we've come here a few times because it can get a bit noisy around that bit where all the restaurants and that are. And there are a few restaurants here, so tonight we are eating Thai, and we've come to our go-to place in this little strip bit here, where it's, as I said, it's so much quieter. This place is called the Waterfront, and it's a bistro, and we just normally have a few beers here, but it's the very first place we came to when we got here, and it was nice and quiet, and it's still peaceful, and it always is, because it don't seem to attract everybody around here. So yeah, if you do come to Lagos and you feel like a little bit of a break from noise, music and lots of people, then just walk around the other side of the marina and you'll find this place. And there's a couple of pubs here. There's one called the Sea Dog and Dove. There's a few restaurants here. There's a Thai restaurant where we're going to eat tonight. There's a Portuguese restaurant there. There's a sushi restaurant. And there's this place, the Waterfront, which is a bistro. As I say, it does do a little bit of food, but the menus are not extensive. So I shall show you a shot of the bistro. Yeah, so there it is, the Waterfront. It's nice and peaceful, really nice place. Check it out. Good evening, beasties. So I am at the marina in Lagos, Algarve, and I've found a bar here called the Lighthouse. They get entertainment at the weekends, but they do fantastic food in here. I'll just show you. I'm not in Pizza Hut, by the way. Yeah, so this is it. This is the side of it, because I can't quite get round and people are eating round the front, so I don't want to kind of get in their way while they're trying to eat. But if you do come to Portugal and you come to Lagos in the marina, check this place out, because the food is really nice in here. I'm not sure whether my brother Mark and Caroline, his wife Caroline, they might have been here because they come to Portugal quite a bit, and I know they've been to Lagos. So maybe they've been in here. I think if you come to Lagos, you'll find this place really easy. It's at the end of the marina, up the stairs. A quick spin round so you can orientate where it is. So there is the marina. And it's at the end. There's quite a few bars up here. I'm going to try them all, I think, apart from Pizza Hut. I don't like Pizza Hut. I'm not keen on pizza, really. Only if it's from Pizza Express. There you go. So I'm in the Lighthouse, and I've had tonight the Nepalese chicken curry. It's been recommended. It looks really nice. Last night I had what Jim's having tonight, which is this pie, mash and a bit of veg, and it was absolutely delicious. So if you do end up in Lagos, you must hit this boozer and have a try of their food. Inside of the pub, looks like that.